Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about how I made this colostomy bag for one of my friend's sister-in-law's son. She asked my friend to ask me if I could make her some cover bags for her son's colostomy bag after seeing a video going around through the internet of a woman who started making her own since she was super self-conscious with her colostomy bag showing. I couldn't say no, and I really wanted to give myself a challenge since this is the first time I've ever made a bag. I hope you guys liked my crafting video, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up. And if you want to see any more crafting videos from me in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, because not only do I do crafting videos such as these, I also do cosplay construction videos, makeup palette reviews, con vlogs, and exciting more content. And without further ado, let's get on with this video. As you can see from the beginning of this video, I started to draft the colostomy bag from scratch, considering there I don't have any patterns whatsoever for this bag, and I had to be very, very careful to not damage the bag in any way, shape, or form, because obviously it's a very important bag for her son. Took me a while to get this hole in the middle perfect. What I'm doing right now is trying to make a circumference of where the sack needs to sit. The hole is in the center, but she wants it where it's sitting around the somewhat oval shape. I noticed after making the second bag, it was slightly just almost past where the oval thing is. So in the last 3 bags out of the 5 sets, I started shrinking that oval, and now it fits beautifully, and I will remember that every time I'll make more for her in the future, considering she does want more from me in the future with different designs. Deciding that it was the perfect shape, I started to cut around the oval on another piece of paper. Since I'll be needing 2 different pattern pieces, I have to outline the first piece, which is probably the back, if I remember correctly, and then I have to draft the front of it.
So share this precious light with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see. precious life with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see.
When I was cutting this piece out, I noticed that it looked a bit big than it should be, so I decided to cut that 1/2 inch seam allowance to 1/4 inch. Mind you, I do a lot of eyeballing when it comes to sewing, which is something you shouldn't be doing, but it's just a habit of mine that it's kind of hard to break. But yes, I believe around the area it was kind of like 1/4 inch.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you, I want it, I can't get enough. So share this precious life with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see.
And now on to sewing. This is the second bag that I started working on. The first was a Walking Dead one, but he wanted Walking Dead, Super Mario, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and what was the third one? Ah yes, it was Batman. So this wasn't my idea at first, but I thought of it along the way when I was making the first bag. I'm making 2 layers of this first design because I want that oval to have a nice clean edge. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to cut the middle, and then I'm going to single needle all the way around it and then fold it inside out. So make sure when you fold it inside out, always pin it so it doesn't shift when you're sewing it around that oval. Like, I hate sewing circles. They're a freaking pain.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you, I want it, I can't get enough.
Okay, so after stitching, make sure you cut off the excess thread here, and then we're gonna possibly press it because that would make it nice and flat. Yes, we are. We're gonna be pressing. Now we are adding the front layer. I know this looks confusing, but the front is actually the whole piece, where the one with the hole is actually the back piece that connects to the colostomy tube. Pin all the way around, and then we are going to single needle all the way around the bag. So before we turn this bag inside out, we are going to fold 1/2 inch at the end here, which is the opening, and we're going to single needle all the way around it. Alright, after doing that, cut off the excess thread here, and then we're gonna fold it inside out.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you.
I am going to pin this flat so I can single needle all the way around as my finishing touch.
Enjoy the things that we'll see.
And now that is done, I am going to take the bag outside of The Walking Dead and make sure it fits properly. And I did this to every single bag that I made for him. And that is how I made my friend's sister's son's colostomy bags. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more crafting videos such as these. I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!